Read more hostages held at Colleyville synagogue. Authorities in Colleyville were negotiating with a man who took people hostage at Congregation Beth Israel. Expand all. Even as a teenager, Charlie Citron Walker knew he wanted to be a rabbi, said Laura Blyle, a friend of the Congregation Beth Israel leader. Blyle and Citron Walker went on a 7-week trip to Israel through the National Federal of Temple Youth and were grouped together as teenagers in the summer of 1992. They were around 16 at the time, Blyle recalls. They traveled through the country learning about the people and sites of Israel. There's a Yiddish word that I think has become popularized in culture, which is mensch, and if I was call anyone a mensch, it would be Charlie Citron Walker, said Blyle, of Champaign, Illinois, who was a startelli. The word refers to a person of integrity or honor. Citron Walker was among 4 people held hostage in the Colleyville synagogue Saturday. The hostages were all freed by Saturday night after being held at the synagogue for hours. Citron Walker, 46, has served as the congregation's rabbi since 2006 and is originally from Lansing, Michigan. Public records show he lives with his wife Adena Citron Walker in North Richland Hills and has 2 daughters. Blyle noted that there have been multiple instances of attacks and violence against synagogues in recent years. It's a fear she and other synagogue-attending Jews live with, Blyle said. It's just heartbreaking, said Blyle. I think that all of us who knew him, the bunch of us who were on that trip together and still connected, have been talking all day about just how scared we are, and just how worried we are and how we're just praying for a peaceful and safe outcome for Charlie and his congregants. U.S. Representative Mark V.C. D. Fort Worth, was among the state and federal lawmakers who sent prayers of safety. He knows Citron Walker and his wife. Their kids used to play together when young. VC got to know the family because he used to serve on the board for the Multicultural Alliance, where Adena serves as the vice president of programs. I just remember Charlie working all the time to really make this the best synagogue in North Texas and just worked all the time, VC said. I just really hope that he is okay, because he's a super nice guy. Everybody that comes across him will only say positive about him, and the same for the entire family. In January 2020, the congregation led by Citron Walker held a service to stand against hate and bigotry after 5 people were wounded in a stabbing while celebrating Hanukkah in New York.